Please help me welcome to the stage Founders Diamonds from Irving, Texas, Chuck and Uma Kakane.
Man, thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a seat. Thank you. Please have a seat. Thank you. All right, guys, have a seat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are Chuck and Uma Kakane from Irving, Texas. It's an honor and a privilege to be here on the Brit Worldwide stage this evening. And you saw the video there. Every single thing in the video is upgraded. Okay, the house is upgraded. The kids are upgraded. We have two now. Okay. The cars are upgraded. We have a nice brand new Escalade and everything. We are upgraded because we look younger now. Okay. So we both are engineers by background. I was a IT project manager. My wife was a network engineer when we saw this opportunity. And we were sitting like all of you. Some of you brand new here. We're sitting just like you, okay? One of those days when we came to our first function, first conference. And I was extremely skeptical. I watched all these videos. I said, what's the point? What's the purpose, okay? The purpose is so that if they can do it, you can do it. That's the whole idea, okay? Now, coming to our background a little bit, like I said, we both were professionals. We were doing pretty good, quote-unquote, good in our jobs when we saw this opportunity. But something triggered the point in us where we decided to build a business, okay? Something led us to the point. And I'm sure if you see this weekend, the same thing will happen to you at the end of this weekend. There's no question about that. We come from a great line of sponsorship. Our upline is Satish Reddy from Houston, Texas. Then upline to them are Diamonds. You'll hear them. Chetan and Vinita Rastogi. You'll see them. You'll hear them this afternoon. And goes on to Sajid and Sarwaz Syed. And of course, goes all the way to our upline, Double Diamonds, Raj and Sangeeta Shah, whom you'll hear tonight, and goes to Kulin and Meena Desai, and legends in the business, Kanti and Lata Gala, guys. And now what I'm going to talk is about dreams, goals, and purpose. Because, this is a new year, okay? Some of you are brand new at the conference or brand old, whatever that means. But there's certain, you need to have a dream, okay? What is a dream? There's certain things that you want in your life. It can be tangible, like you might want a car, a house, or intangible things like freedom, or, some of those things that you talk about. I'll tell you my background. I went to the open meeting, and a lot of you go to these open meeting presentations. You hear about a dream. Some of you are so sick of hearing about it sometimes, okay? When I went to my first open meeting, they gave me the example of car. They said, do you like cars? I said, no. You know why? I was growing up in India, and this is pre-liberalization of India, okay, pre-1991. So which means that we grew up with 3 cars, and the models never changed. There was no competition, okay? So I didn't even know any other kind of cars existed all my life because I saw 3 cars, okay? 3 types of cars growing up. Now India is different, of course. So I said, car, really not interested. They said, oh, what about a beautiful house? Would you like a house? I said, no, not really, House, I can't even relate to that, Then they said, how about travel? You should definitely go to Hawaii. Maybe you love that, going to Hawaii. Guys, growing up in South India, we didn't go to Hawaii, okay? If we had a vacation, we went to Tirupati. That's a pilgrimage place. That's where they used to take us. So Hawaii and travel and beautiful things, I couldn't relate to any of this stuff. So what attracted me? Something, what attracted me was they talked about freedom, and I was hooked, guys. I don't know what it is for you. Maybe cars are for you, okay? You are much easier maybe, Maybe it's the houses. Maybe it's a travel, a vacation, all this great stuff. Spending time with family. But for me, it was freedom. Because little later, they sent me a video of my upline, Raj and Sangeeta Shah, who are double diamonds now, and they were emeralds at the time when I got the video. They were diamonds when we got involved in the business. But they showed me their emerald video, their retirement video, Raj and Sangeeta walking away, Raj walking away from his job. And it came on the Eyewitness News. This was a 2-minute video clipping. And you know what, guys? I can repeat to you every single sentence in that video clipping. Because I saw it so many times, I was so hooked, okay? I don't know what it is, but you need to develop an emotional dream. Something that brings tears to your eyes. Because some of you put some Ferrari on the refrigerator and it doesn't mean anything to you. And you wonder why you don't get out and show the plan. You know why? It has no meaning to your life. Okay? Some of you write down copycat. That's okay. That's good. Do it. But you know what? Find things which have meaning in your life that you want to accomplish. People say, oh, what about working for, I'm passionate about my job. How can I get it from this business? Okay? One example is Satish Reddy, my upline. Okay, if you're really passionate about your job, you know what? You can tell them you'll work for free. That's real passion. Do you know that? Somebody came to me in IT and said, oh, we love IT software engineering. I said, really? Why don't you write open source code, okay, without pay? And I'll believe you. Seriously, that's passion. Show me, okay? Tell your boss, you don't need to pay me, I'll just come and work. That's a litmus test, right, guys? So, passion, love, and financial freedom are not exclusive, mutually exclusive through this business. You can get that. Now, that is what we understood. And in the follow-up time, they'll say, oh, write down your goals, okay? And when you listen to series, guys, you listen to so many things, so many lifestyle things. What are you doing about it? Have you written it down, these dreams? And if not, why? What are you afraid of, right? Think about it. You listen to series and what's stopping you? Get real. Write down your dreams. Commit it to paper. That's what I would do. And by the way, dreams are not wishes. A lot of people have wishes. I wish I have $30 million estate or something. That's a great wish. But sorry, that's not a dream. It doesn't even qualify for a dream. It's something you hold and you believe in and you hold consistently that you can work towards, right? That's a dream. That's what we understood. Second, I'll talk about goals, okay? Goals are certain points you want to reach in different areas of your life, like your business, family, career maybe, your job, your relationships, okay? Whatever it is, those are goals that you want to accomplish in a specific time, that you want to be at a specific point in your life, right? So dreams will lead you to goals, naturally, if you write it down. So, you know what? Areas of responsibility, write it down. Business, family, job, finances. Commit it to paper. Some people say, man, I got everything in my brain, okay? I have all my goals in my mind. You know why it's not happening for you? You have it in your mind. You haven't committed to paper. That's the only reason. Because nothing that you hold in your mind, how can you hold so many things in your mind? Okay? And it's like holding pictures in your mind. You have to hold words and sentences and what they mean. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. You're not going to hold all this information in your mind. You have to put it on a piece of paper, right? That is what I understood. The third thing, guys, and the most important thing is the purpose. So I talked about dreams, talked about goals, talk about purpose, okay? Talk about purpose. What is purpose? It's certain direction you have to constantly keep in your mind every second, every minute, every day. That's purpose. Purpose is like an arrow, right? A straight arrow, that's pointing towards something in your life. And, and why do we need a purpose? It's just because we're human beings. Okay, think about animals. Okay, I'll give you an example. Think about animals don't need to have a purpose. You know why? They're automatically programmed to do certain things. They're programmed to live, sustain, catch a prey, okay? Mate, do whatever. They're programmed to do these activities. It's not, they might look like purposeful, but they're automatically programmed. I don't know any dog that is planning for financial future. Okay? I mean, if you know, do let me know, okay? But, so animals don't need to do that. They're automatically given. But for a man, for a human being, you know what? You have to think. Reason is your means of survival. You have to think, right? You have to think. You have to use your reason, your mind, okay? To survive. Nothing comes automatically. And that is why, along with reason, purpose and self-esteem are the most important things. So purpose is one of the most important things. If you want to live at the existence of a human being, at that level, okay? That is what I understood. Because, a lot of times people just drift. No purpose. You know what? Beauty about this business, it gave me a purpose. It gave me that direction, that line. Every day I can think about, I can measure against the standard of where I'm going in. Every activity that me and Uma do, my wife do. Okay? That is what's exciting. That is the beauty of this business, guys. If you understand that, you'll be pumped up. You'll be so excited, you cannot sleep tonight. And that's not a curse, okay? Seriously. You can't sleep because that's what we understood. Now, I'll give you some examples, concrete examples. What stops people from achieving their goals? What stops? Because most people seem to be writing down their goals, writing their dreams. They seem to be doing all this stuff. But what stops them? You know what? lack of purpose. They might have dreams written down, neatly painted, put it on refrigerator, put it in the bathroom, put it on steering wheel, wherever appliance said put it, they'll put it, okay? And they have all these things, but you know what? They have dreams, they have goals, but you know what they lack? They lack purpose. If you don't have purpose, I don't care how many dreams and goals you have, they ain't going to come true. Make sense? That is what we understood. And I'll give you some examples, okay? For example, sometimes people say, oh, I don't feel like doing it. So I've heard people say, oh, I don't feel like going to open meeting today. Anybody heard that? I don't feel like going to open meeting today. I'm not in a mood. You know why? Lack of purpose. Let me ask you, were you in a mood to go to work that day? It's snowing in Cincinnati or wherever you are. Okay, did you attempt to go to work? You know, what happened to your mood that time? Okay, because you operate out of fear. But you know what, in this business you have to operate out of purpose. If your purpose is, man, I want to build a business, you will do it. People call me and ask me in Dallas, you know, 1/4 of 1/8 inch of snow, okay? And they ask me, hey, is there open meeting today? I said, was there office there today? Yeah? I said, yeah, office is there. I said, yeah, open meeting is also there. Okay? So, you know, so I said, by default, you know, if the world has not disappeared, understand open meeting is going to be there by default. Otherwise, you'll get an email. Okay? So, understand, you know, that's what it is. It's not your mood. You know, so for example, people said, oh, if you feel like doing things that are popular, on the other hand, okay? People told us, oh, Chakkanuma, you got married. How come you didn't go to honeymoon? Okay? Or what about this cruise, you know? And guys, you know, in month of May, we are invited for an all expense paid trip to go to Zurich, Switzerland. Okay? And we invite you guys to come for us. The only thing is you have to qualify at a certain level in the business in India. Okay? So, same thing in the UK market. Same thing, we are going in 2 weeks to Maui, Hawaii for the 7th time. To Maui. The best island in the world. Okay? We invite you to come. All it takes is to qualify for Diamond Club. That's all it takes. So when my friends were doing all their honeymooning, cruising and all this stuff because they're supposed to do those things, you know what? We build a business because you know what? We have all these vacations, so many vacations. I have lost count even that are paid for. How about that? Why don't you operate at that level? That's purpose. Lack of purpose makes people do things that are popular, that other people are doing. I'm not saying kill yourself and be ascetic, you know, go to, just become a saint and then you can, I'm not saying that, okay? But if you want to enjoy and celebrate, have something to celebrate about. That's what I mean. Make sense? That's purpose. And, you know, sometimes, you know, people say, oh, you know, they join all kinds of things. They say, oh, but we also deserve a break. They join overgrown baseball league, whatever it is, okay? Or cricket, whatever. You know what, man? I didn't have time to play anything because the only thing I was playing is showing the plan. You know why? Because I wanted to be free. I wanted to get out of the cubicle. Okay, because I couldn't imagine rest of my life in a 6x4. What is it, 3x2 now? Okay, because economy, recession, okay? I can't imagine. People say, oh, but you don't understand, we work from home. Okay, really? That means you're enslaved 24 hours. Sorry to say this, but, you know, that's not freedom. That's, I don't know what kind of thing it is, but I'm not putting you on a job, guys. I'm talking about purpose. Make sense? So, having a purpose, you know, that's what, you know, if you feel like missing things in life, people said, oh, why don't you watch some TV? You deserve it, you know. Why don't you get a house by the lake? You know what? Purpose. What is my purpose right now? What am I supposed to do right now? I'm supposed to build my business. That's my purpose. Make sense? So, you know, what about if your relationship problems? You can't stand your upline. You can't stand your downline. You don't go to open meeting because the speaker looked like the guy who killed your grandfather or something, you know. Where do all these dumb things come from? Lack of purpose, right? It's not having a purpose because you lost your purpose. Why you want to do certain thing, and that's why things look bleak. And if your relationship problem, same thing, purpose, upline, downline, cross line, and I went to my sponsor. I said, man, I can't stand all these people. He said, why don't you bring in 2 more legs, organizations in the business? You can stand everybody. Seriously, his answer was 2 more legs. I said, what? So I stopped asking him all these questions because it was 2 more legs. He said, why don't you grow your level? I said, no, I'm not getting, tools. He said, go platinum check. You can do all this stuff yourself. I said, what kind of motivation is this? Hey, but it's my purpose. I wanted to build it anyway. It doesn't matter, right? So that's what we understood. And last thing I'll tell you guys is, sometimes people are depressed about the past. Okay, they always keep thinking every birthday is like a depression day. Okay, and instead of, they say, oh, I don't know, we have been in the business for 3.5 months or whatever, and I don't know why it's not happening. The guy never came to an open meeting, okay? More than once in a row, okay, that means only once. Now, and he's thinking, oh, how come things are not happening to me? And oh, I've been in the business for 3.5 years, whatever it is. You know what, guys? They plan so much because, why? They lack a purpose. Because when you have purpose, you don't think about these things. We never thought about the things, and suddenly somebody said, hey, congratulations, you're new diamonds. We said, we are? Great. Because we were more excited about where we are going and not think about, oh, it took me so long to go platinum, so long to go sapphire, so long to go emerald. Who cares if you have a purpose? Who cares? Nobody cares. That's what we understood. And here's what I'll tell you guys. Sometimes people come to me and say, check, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting, okay? I'm not quitting. And they're falling, there's the abyss. Then I'm not quitting is falling right off the cliff. Whenever somebody says, I'm not quitting, he's the next guy to go. Mark his name, okay? Write a nice statement about him, whatever it is. Don't tell that to your upline. You know what? A guy who's a winner is not quitting. He's making so much effort not to quit. But you know what we said? We are going Crown Ambassador. We are going CAM. That's the underlying purpose at any level in our business. Bill Brett programmed us to do that, guys. I want you to understand this. That is purpose. If you keep that in mind, you're going to be so fired up about the business. But I want to introduce somebody here that really concretizes the meaning of purpose, okay? In so many people I've seen, I've never seen somebody that is so purpose-oriented and so driven and constantly thinking about the purpose. And I'm really proud of her for that. In fact, I learned a lot of stuff. And here is my wife, Uma, guys.
Thank you, Chuck. Wow, it's just exciting. Would like to welcome, if you're here for the first time at a winter conference, could I hear you guys? I can't quite see you, but could I hear you guys? Wow, that's exciting. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to winter conference here in Cincinnati. Just very excited to have each and every one of you guys, not just the first timers, but just very excited to have everybody here. But just a little background, like Chuck said, I remember crystal clear like yesterday when we went to see the plan. We both were single. In fact, Chuck and me went to check out the business. And I remember the speaker asking, what would you like to do if you have total control of time, money, and security? And there are so many things that I wanted to do. I would have a list of things that I wanted to do. But just for some of the things that topped off was travel. I wanted to go to Egypt. And this is the answer that popped out of my mouth. And, if you're sitting here and, you have a lot of dreams, I would highly encourage you guys to put it down on a piece of paper. Especially ladies. We ladies are the dreamers in the house. Usually we are the ones who have big dreams. But a lot of times we don't crystallize them. We don't, a lot of times we end up, thinking about everybody else's dreams in our house, but you don't realize what your dreams are. You don't crystallize what your dreams are. So definitely, ladies, do put your dreams down, not just what your husband's dreams are, or not just as a mom, but put your dreams down, the person sitting in your chair. And, I heard Bill Britt again and again talking about it. Definition of happiness is when you're in the pursuit of accomplishing some worthwhile goal. And if you're in the process of accomplishing a certain goal is when you're truly happy. And if we were to look back, we were happiest when we were in the zone of going emerald and diamond, platinum, emerald, and diamond, and now Crown Ambassador. And that's a beautiful thing about this business. You will never run out of goals. And there's always something to shoot for, and that keeps you fresh in your mind in everything you do, and keeps you naive and, excited about life. And there's always something to shoot for. I read somewhere, every child is born blessed with a vivid imagination. But just as a muscle grows flabby with disuse, so the bright imagination of a child pales in later years if he ceases to exercise it. It is just like muscle. If you got to continuously work on dreaming, keeping your dreams alive. It's not something that dreams are just like memory. They don't, just because you have one and you're not doing anything about it, they're not going to be there forever. You got to keep refreshing yourself. You've got to work on that continuously. And, always be aware of the dream stealers out there. And there will be people, if you talk about one dream, and there will be people who will tell you can't do it. This is not for you. Just get a good job. Just stable job, good company, and good job. And there will be always people, and they come in different forms. Sometimes it could be your family. Sometimes it could be a close friend. Sometimes it could be somebody who is very, very close to you. They're well-wishers, but at the same time, they cannot steal your dream. So watch for those things. And, something in the system that we have, the rally CDs, really, really helped me keep my dream alive. And somewhere in John Maxwell says, reading or hearing the stories of those who have discovered their dreams is not only a joy, but practical and helpful in my seemingly never-ending quest to find mine. So when you listen to other people's dreams and how they have accomplished it, and that's how you can find yours, if it gives you goosebumps, that is your emotional dream. And you need to identify what it is. You need to know what it is. It might be cars, or it might be dresses for girls, but whatever it is, whatever makes you emotional, identify what that is, and write it down, and make that purpose of your life. And I'm telling you, the reason this whole organization, Brit Worldwide organization exists is because of one couple, vision of one couple, purpose of one couple, dream of one couple, Bill and Peggy Britt. The reason this organization existed is because a couple, Kanti and Lata, decided to take it up and build this as a big organization. And legendary everywhere. And the reason this function happened, this weekend happened, is because of a couple, Raj and Sangeeta Shah, because they decided to get started and build this business and hope one day somebody will say, the reason something happened is because this couple, the couple that's sitting in your chair, has stuck in the business and built this to a level where actually a function happened. Hope it's you. And hope it happens because of you. And many people make decisions when things aren't going well. They look for relief in the despair of valley instead of waiting for the clarity that comes from being on the mountaintop. So do not make decisions when nothing is happening. Make decisions when things are going well for you. And I just read the story, and I'll end this with this. There are 3 guys, I believe, working in a construction area. And so this guy, passerby, he just stopped, and those 3 guys, and he asked them, hey, what are you guys doing here? One guy said, oh, I'm just laying bricks. One guy said, I'm building a wall. But the third guy said, who seemed to be the most excited of the 3, he said, I'm building a castle here. What is it that you're doing for yourself? What is your dream? What is it that you're building? What is it that you're doing here in this weekend? Hope you find your purpose in life. Hope you have something to say at the end of the day. When your head hits that pillow, hope you feel good about yourself, that you have done something for your purpose. And let's get the job done, guys. This is Dream Night. It used to be called Dream Night. Now it's Winter Conference. Let's identify your dreams. Make this the weekend where you can write down what is it that drives you. What is it that motivates you? And let's get the job done. We want to see you guys up here on the stage telling your story so other people can get motivated. But with that, I'm done. I want you guys to hear from my husband, absolute champion of champions, guys. Tremendous attitude. I know sometimes he looks like he's stepping on your feet, and I want you guys to know it's very intentional because he wants good for you. He's not standing for elections here, but he wants you guys to succeed. So absolutely, I'm just so proud of him. And here's Chikkakani.
Great. Folks, I'm pretty much done with my time. I want to end with this, We are very proud of some couples who have really taken the dreams, goals, and purpose. We have new sapphires, Vidya and Rama, Tati Pamela, finishing off Emerald Direct. Okay, finishing Emerald Direct as Sapphire, but finishing off Emerald in the next couple of months. We're very, very proud of them. Proud of new Emeralds, Nilesh and Pratima Singh from Chicago. And also their upline, brand new Emeralds, Raj and Deepthi Kalvacherla, who are new Emeralds. You'll hear from them all tomorrow. But we're very, very excited. But tonight is the night, guys. And hang tight, stay tight. You know what? It is going to be an amazing show that you'll never forget in your life. So come join us. See you at the top. We'll see you all tonight.